Well, the thing about hunting, I show a lot of hilarious moments here, but, with the good do come some bad. To make a long story short, I did actually shoot a hog. Unfortunately, it ran away. What's really weird in my life is, this is the 5th hog that I've shot, and I've recovered 3. I had one that was just monstrous that I just made mad and it ran off. But this one, it was 4:50 here p.m. in the evening. We actually have another hunter who we got to talk to here. He's somewhat near the area, but he comes in. So we were talking to him. I heard him shoot earlier in the evening, so, just 2 quick shots. I figure he might have missed something. But I was sitting there at 4:50, just thinking about, life, the universe, and everything. And then, just out of nowhere, this big hog just walked out, and I thought to myself, wait, be calm, don't, try and pull, a quick draw on it, like, you like to do. I put my gun up, and I remembered the first and only deer I've ever got. I aimed between 2 trees. When the hog walked there, it was pitch black. When his fur went right there black, I pulled the trigger and waited. I didn't hear anything or see anything. Then 2 seconds later, it gets up and starts running, and I put my gun down because I didn't hear or see anything, and I thought, it just went down. I thought, oh crap. Anyway, it ran down a path, and I never had a chance to shoot again, and I thought, I shot, it heard the shot, then ducked, and then decided to run, or actually did hit it. And so then it took off. So I waited calmly, thought about it. I got Dad on the radio, and, he got down from his tree stand, come over, and then we'll stop here and I'll let Dad tell his side of the story from what happened next.
Okay. There, I hear the gunshot go off. I nearly come straight up out of my seat. And only one shot, and I'm thinking, all right. Because generally if you shoot one time, you get something. And so I pull out my little radio like we had agreed on earlier, and took and got on there with him, and he told me what had happened. Well, I said, well, let me get on down here, and I'll come over to you. So I mosey over on the woods to where he was. He had to direct me in. It was surprising how hard he was to see up in that tree. And
he being Adrian?
Yes, Adrian.
Okay, yes.
And so I went and following his directions, I go down the little path that he directed me, and he must have kept a really good eye on that hog after it jumped up on him, because he directed me down the path, and I'm looking down, and I can see where something had tore up the leaves and stuff, turned them over real fresh. So I'm easing down through there, and I stop, and there was some palmettos right in front of me. All of a sudden I hear hooves hitting the dirt, and I look, and here comes this hog just about 10 yards from me. Now I got a rifle and a scope. Now, yeah, I'd like to have got the hog, but honestly what I did is I threw that gun up and just fired at his from like here, and just pulled the trigger and just shot in his direction, and I actually saw where the bullets went through the brush. Well, after that first couple of blasts, that hog had spun around and took off. And I know I shot over top of him. That's what you usually do in that case. And he got out of the country.
Yeah. I counted 4 shots.
I did pull the trigger 4 times.
Okay, and then about 150 yards from me, I saw a blur. Could have been a deer, could have been a hog, could have been a bear, giant squirrel. I don't know, but something was making its way out there really fast.
Yeah, so That hog wasn't hurt too bad. He's probably just glazed a little.
Yeah, either winged them or who knows what. So, unfortunately, these things happen.
Yes, they do, and it's just part of hunting. And they don't allow dogs in here, so we can't track the hog with the. And I don't think we'd need to, not from the way it was moving.
Okay. So, anyway, thanks a lot, and we'll see if we have better luck tomorrow.